Luruslah jalan Payakumbuh, babelok jalan kayu jati, di mahati indah karuswah, ayam dan lape, ayam dan lape. Mendaki jalan pandai sito, menurun jalan kabiaro, di mahati indah kamabwe, ayam dan lape,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hidup mahasiswa. Good morning everybody. First, let me to introduce myself. My name Gusti Muhammad. My study program is State Management, and I come from State Agriculture Politeknik of Payakumbuh. Today, I would like to show you and explain about my paper. The title of my paper is Role as Agent of Change in Student Mobilizations of Education and Social in the Era of Globalizations. Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to explain about my paper. Globalization is the process of global society and without boundaries. Globalization is essentially a process of the ideal race and an effort to be followed by other nations who eventually arrive at the point of mutual agreement and become guidelines for nations around the world. The role of students in the era of globalization is the agent of change and as a potential leader in the future. Student as agent of change and leader in the future. So much expectations on students to fortify themselves from the negative effects of the continuous entry into the Indonesian state. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a topic that the regenerations of leadership can be formed so that there will be many leaders in the future. In addition, students can also lead people to build a positive opinion and a positive solutions that inspire people to move and change itself. In this case, the role of student is the problem that exists nowadays. The role of student in responding to the change and development in the era of globalizations. The cause of declining value of education in social. The development of education in Indonesia cannot separate from the influence of globalizations, where science and technology is growing rapidly. The era of free market is also a challenge for education and social in Indonesia because there are opportunities educational institutions and educators from around the world into Indonesia. Students as agent of change should be able to improve the quality of education and social, both academic and non-academic, and improve management education to be more productive and efficient, as well as providing access to the widest possible for people to get an education. Ladies and gentlemen, function students have conviction responsibility for the welfare of society and independent proficient in maintaining and advising science. Professions assume officer or employment in the community. Students, positioned with all the advantages and potential of course, cannot be equated with the people in struggle and contributions to the nations. Students are still classified as idealists in which beliefs and thoughts they have not influenced by political parties, organizations, and so forth. So that I think students have a right to say that the positions between the public and the government itself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the last from base of my research have carried out against some of students in State Politeknik Agriculture of Payakumbuh. The role of student is needed to development and progress of education in today's era of globalization, in which the students aware of the functions and position in society as agent of change. It is characterized by the students' understanding of the importance of globalization, the benefit of globalization, effect of globalization, the function and role of students, as well as its obligations as noble human beings. Students should always be given the support and motivations of the people that presents in needed and has an important role, especially students who are in the State Agriculture Polytechnic of Payakumbuh, which will continue to be an agent of positive change in handling globalization and improve the quality and improve our minds to be the best students. I think that's all. Thank you for your attention.